is spinning. Now, for those of you who don't know, Leslie's got the gorgeous matchless double treadle wheel.
I do. I was able to sweet talk my fiance into getting a matchless for me when we went to Denver a couple of years ago, because he figured, if I buy this one, I'll never have to buy another one. We're going to let him think that. But I don't do as much spinning as I would like, because I can't knit and spin at the same time, and I always want to have something new knit, so I don't spin as much. And right now I'm actually working on some fiber that I got a couple months ago, and I'm not digging the fiber very much, so I'm kind of hating it, but I won't let myself just toss it. I have to just finish it. And I will eventually, but probably not for a couple months, so you probably won't see a whole lot of spinning content from me. Laura, on the other hand, spins like the wind.
I try to spin 4 ounces a week. I'm not getting that right now because I've been busy trying to finish up some stuff, because I do want to wear some hand-knit items to spring fling.
Definitely. You got to show stuff off,
Yeah, you got to show stuff off. And so I'm not as in the spinning mode right now, but I do have a bat on the wheel, and I want to finish that.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It's
if you go to our blog,
black.
you'll see pictures.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I'll finish that up next week and have it plied and pretty, and I'll talk all about that then. My big thing with spinning is I have a ladybug, so I have the baby sister
now that's
of what she
one
has.
of her wheels. Okay, she has, 3 wheels?
No, I have a traveler. A
2
traveler
wheels,
and a
okay.
ladybug. So, but the traveler's, like, the Ashford Traveler doesn't work real well for me, so I have to fix it. It's got an issue with the drive band right now. But
the ladybug is way cuter than my wheel, and way more like portable, because my wheel probably weighs 20 pounds and Laura's weighs like 8 pounds.
But yours can do a lot more stuff with it.
If I ever get off my buttons.
You can get the real small thing for it, and make it super fine type yarn with hers, which you can't do on the ladybug. But I've been debating about the bulky flyer for the ladybug. Luckily, the loopy you sold out right now, so that's not something I can buy. I can't be like, woo.
Yeah.
But
so for those that don't know, right? Shocked has come out with a bulky flyer for both their matchless and their ladybug.
But you can't use them on the same wheel. They have different methods. So
and
you have to, if you have both wheels, you have to buy a different one for
each. And you can't use any of your existing bobbins for the bulky flyer either. You have to buy totally new bobbins for the bulky flyer.
Which makes sense, because it's like, I think they're 8-ounce bobbins.
And I'm sure that it's a worthwhile investment if you are like our friend Lindsay, who's also going to the spring fling and can spend a 1,500 yards of 2-ply silk weight from 4 ounces of fiber. But I'm not there yet. So.
Well, for me, I think I would use it more for art yarns, like the bigger stuff
that
can't fit through my
big
some
slubs.
Real neat stuff. So I'm kind of getting into that, and I'm like, ooh, I should get that bulky flyer. But it's $250 plus each additional bobbin, something like $60 or something like that.
I don't know. It's high. I mean, and that's another area where Laura and I are different. Me spinning novelty yarns, not gonna happen. It's just not. I mean, I guess I'm a little bit of a snob when it comes to that, and I know what I want, and my dream is to be able to spin a 3-ply sock weight, or fingering weight, and I haven't gotten there yet. In fact, I'm nowhere near there yet. So,
but
Laura,
the coils are so pretty.
Yeah, for you.
The coils,
you know what? If that makes you happy, more power to you.
Because I put them in a big jar and be like, look at my coils.
That's
Are
true.
they pretty?
Your house is going to be decorated lovely, so that makes you happy, and more power to you.
So that's my big thought right now, is whether or not I want that bulky flyer. I'm kind of hoping Sherry has one on a wheel at the
for testing, right?
spring fling, so I can kind of see what
it
looks like. So what are you thinking about knitting next?
So I had a list of things that I wanted to knit before the fling, and I have gotten all of them accomplished. I'm a very finish this, then finish this, then finish this thing knitter. I just finished the Lilith sweater. I don't have any pictures for you yet. I'm not ready to share it because I have to get buttons and block it, and it's not pretty yet. So I'm not going to share it. But I finished that, and then as soon as I finish my plain stockinette sock, which probably won't be for a couple days because I've still got a few inches to go on the cuff.
I just rolled my eyes at you with your one project.
That's okay. I'm used to it. The next thing that I'm going to make, are actually the last thing that I have to have done before the spring fling, which I don't see being any problem, are I wanted to knit some knee highs. And I wanted to use Vesper because I love the self-striping of Vesper, and I like how everything is nice and even and orderly because, obviously, ain't worse than me.
Well, we are definitely Vesper addicts. I think I have 22 skeins of Vesper in
I'm not there yet. I'm still in the
crazy.
single digits, but that's only because I learned about it later than this one.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to...
It's a Pittsburgh thing.
Maybe so.
Well, she's from Pittsburgh.
Oh, I guess I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Laura is the weirdest. When you can show her a picture of yarn, not even tell her what brand it is, and she can tell you probably what year it was made, what colorway it was, what the yardage is, what the weight. It's like a weird Rain Man thing. I don't know.
With yarn.
I don't know where
it's
it
the only
came
thing I have. Books and yarn.
But so
you
what
gotta know your skills.
What I'm going to do, because Vesper isn't really heavy on yardage, you only get around 420-ish yards of skein. I can't knit a pair of knee highs out of that because I have giant boat feet that are about size 9.
As compared to my size 10, which are
true.
ginormous. Or my little sister has size 11
Yeah,
feet.
little sister. Hi,
Little.
Becky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit the foot out of this yarn, which is a gorgeous.
So pretty.
I've used it for gloves already, so it's already caked up. But it is by Perfect Day Yarns, and it is called Awake. And
it was part of her sock club.
It was part of the last sock club, I think, the November to February one, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
And it's called Awake. It's a bamboo blend. It's called Bamboo Haiku. That's the base. So I'm going to use this for the foot.
All her yarns named after poetry, which is so
right.
cool.
And I love Sarah's Club. And if you're not in it, I'm sorry you're missing out because you get
this
some
is her
great
last
stuff.
time too,
Right,
which
for a
makes
while
me
because
so
she's going to
sad.
focus on her shop, which is great because she does some great stuff. So Sarah Eat My Oxygen is her name on Ravelry, and her yarn
We'll
line
have to link to her.
is Perfect Day Yarns. We'll put that in the show notes.
And Sherry still has a couple skeins up on the Loopy U too. I saw that the
She
other
has
day.
some really great stuff, and her clubs are fantastic.
Her lace weights to die for. That
I know.
Raven, I
She
love
sent me a skein
that.
of something in blue. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm saving it for something special. So anyway, I've got this. Caught it. Hello. I've got this is my Awake, and I'm going to use this for the foot, and then I'm going to use this, which is a sock club colorway called Wildflower Meadow that I got from Jen, who is also known as Pitaloop on Ravelry. She makes some great sock bags. I love her sock bags. In fact, this is one of them. She just sent it to me.
It's cute.
In trade, and I
like
love
the
it.
triangle bags.
Yeah, her wedge bags are actually that's a triangle bag, right? Are great. But this is actually one of the rare 4-color stripes, and I've never used the 4-color.
I don't have any 4-color stripes.
So I'm really psyched about using that, and I'll probably I may use a separate color for the toes and heels just to give it a little more contrast. I haven't
Like
really,
a dark brown or something.
Yeah, I haven't really decided, but this I'll probably have something to show on this on the next episode. This is what I've got going on next, and like I said, Project Monogamous for the most part, so
Yeah.
this is what you'll see
Blah, blah,
next week.
blah.
What about